Good evening, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel as I continue my part series. Understanding Black Music History, part 344 and part 345 for March 10th and March 11th. Let's get into it. March 10th, which was yesterday, 1973, number one R&B song was Kill Me Softly with his song by Roberta Flack. March 10th, 1956, the Clovers and former Drifters Leagues, Clyde and Fatter both re-signed from Atlantic Records. March 10th, 1961, Rochelle, The Candles made it to the East Coast Chitlin circuit, performing as opening act for Sam Cooke at the Howard Theater in Washington, D.C. On the basis of their current hit, Once Upon a Time. Not only was Rochelle not a girl, he and Rochelle Henderson wasn't even the lead singer. That privilege went to Johnny Wyatt, who sang the song in falsetto, fooling everyone from disc jockeys to swinging teen boys until the Los Angeles group came on stage. March 10th, 1973, the Philadelphia Trio First Choice attacked the top 100 with Armed Extremely Dangerous. It became the biggest hit of their biggest hit of 5 top 100 singles. 1979, March 10th, in a classic case of crossing the color line, James Brown performed at Nashville's Grand Ole Opry. March 10th, 1990, Janet Jackson's escapade spent its second of 3 weeks at number one R&B. It was Jackson's sixth number one in a row, going back to November 1986 and Control. Last but not least, for 1995, March 10th, Al Green appeared at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas on the venue's inaugural night. So we'll go to March 11th, which is today. This is part 345 of Understanding Black Music History, March 11th. Number one R&B song in 1967, March 11th was Love Is Here and Now You're Gone. The Supremes. March 11th, 1956, the Circle Theater in Cleveland, Ohio featured the Turbans of When You Dance fame. March 11th, 1960, Dinah Washington performed at the Regal Theater in Chicago while Flamingos were knocking them out at the Linwood Inn in Philadelphia. 1967, March 11th, Arthur Conley charted with Sweet Soul Music, rises to number 2 pop and R&B. The song was produced by Otis Redding, who also rewrote it from the nucleus of a Sam Cooke song called Yeah Man. Yeah Man. 1970, March 11th, The Fifth Dimension's Aquarius Like the Sunshine In won the Best Contemporary Vocal Performance by a Group and Record of the Year at the Grammy Awards 12th Annual Ceremonies. 1972, March 11th, Dionne Warwick reached in the top 100 with If We Only Have Love, number 84 on the charts. It was her first chart single since leaving Scepter Records, where she had 38 hits. 1991, March 11th, Janet Jackson, the youngest member of the Jackson clan, signed a $50 million contract with Virgin Records. Now, this deal was for only 2 albums and was at the time the most lavish recording contract in history, though her brother Michael would soon eclipse her. Finally, March 11th, 2001, March 11th, Bob Chico Edwards, guitarist for the Diablos, died. Edwards helped form the group at Detroit High School in 1950 and played on all their sessions. Anyone who has heard the Wind and Mind Over Matter knows what an integral part his guitar work played in their sound. He was 63 years old. This concludes a look at Understanding Black Music History, part 344 and part 345 for March 10th and March 11th, respectively. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Do reveal this magnitude tomorrow. Like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Do reveal this magnitude tomorrow. Until then, talk to you tomorrow.